I thought he was small. He's pulling though. He's pulling now. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, he's pulling. Oh, wow. Dude, he is pulling. Oh my gosh, yeah. There we go. Oh, good one. Big one. Dang, that's a freaking fat one. I bet this is a solid 2.5 pounder. Just saw him start running off with my slack line on this Rapala X-Wrap. Yeah, that's a good way to start us off in about 30 minutes. Oh, cold hands. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Pretty good fish, almost a 3 pounder, 2 3/4. Fish number 1 out here on the jerk bait. Throw him out a little bit. Okay, so what I was doing there is I threw my jerk bait a ways out there. He hit pretty close. There's a log out here or something. I catch him on it quite a bit. There's definitely something about 10 feet in front of me that they relate to. I'm fishing a creek, and then there's a big channel that runs through here. And so in this kind of wintry, they're not really in pre-spawn yet, in this wintry period, they'll sit in that creek channel and they'll move up once it gets warm. It'll warm up as the day goes on. It'll probably heat up back here. Well, the bite will probably get better as the day goes on. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I threw this out there, jerking it through that creek channel, and he hit it on slack line, not too far in front of me. I mean, obviously, you're not blind. You can see. Great way to start us off. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Yep, that's a fish. Right? Yeah. Yep, that's a fish. Might be a decent one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's hooked all goofy, too. Gotta play him. Oh my gosh, he's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Got him. Dude, that's another 2 3/4 pounder. Trusty blade bait got it done. 2 pounds, 8 ounces, 2.5 pounder and a 2 3/4 pounder. Starting the day off right. 2 pretty good fish. Look at that on that tiny little blade bait. So it did it. Fish number 2, 2.5 pounder on the blade bait. Smoked it. Fat fish. Oh my gosh, fat fish. GoPro's at 1%. I'm lucky I caught that. That is a fat one. 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Biggest one of the day by an ounce. Look at that thing. There's our 3rd fish of the day. Sweet. Not moving quick. So I'm still throwing a blade bait. I just threw a heavier one on this rod. I prefer to throw them on a bait caster. That dude absolutely drilled it while I was ripping it. While I'm ripping it, that's weird. They normally don't do that. It's like, I only ever had that happen like one other time, but We will not complain. That was a big fish. Super fat and healthy. I am shivering. It is freezing, but we're catching them. It's only gonna warm up too. It's early. Oh, I thought he was small. He's pulling though. He's pulling now. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, he's pulling. Oh, wow. Dude, he is pulling. Oh my gosh, yeah. Another really good one. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't catch a little fish today. I can't catch a little one. That's another, dude, that's a big one. That's like a 3 1/4 pounder right there. Another thick, chunky one on the blade bait. This one's gotta go 3 something, man. Yeah, 3 pounds and an ounce. Look at that. Oh yeah, 3 pounds and an ounce for our 4th fish. There he goes. I really wanted to go out to the point today and target some smallmouth, but there's definitely a big step up in size back here right now, man. I'm gonna have a really hard time leaving. And it's early in the day too. I got out here at about 9:40-ish. It's 11 now. I've caught 4 fish, and I'm probably averaging 2 pounds, 12 ounces, which would have been my 3rd biggest fish this year. Like, we're catching some big fish, so I have a hard time leaving. I know that there's a 4 or a 5 out there. They catch big ones here almost every day. And last year I caught a 4.5 out here, so I don't think I can leave yet. Broke me off. Dude, I pulled into it, I felt the slightest thump and it's gone. These pikes suck, dude. They suck so bad. Or it could have been a bowfin, I guess, but it was a light bite. It was a pike. That was definitely a pike. I'm 1 for 3 on these pike this year, man. They keep stealing my baits. You saw there wasn't even any tension on the line. I pulled it up and it just nicked it. Just barely nicked it. Oh, that sucks. There is a little shad right here. Can't hook them, but it's pretty interesting. They are back here. Oh my gosh, dude, it's freaking gone. I don't know what I have. It's freaking huge though. What the heck was that? I didn't see it. Dude, if it's a bass, I got a giant. If it's a bass, I got a giant. If it's a bass, I got a freaking giant. Loosen my drag more. Oh, I hooked him in the tail though. Dang. Tail hooked one. Okay. I was about to say, he was running like an absolute. Hey, that's still a pretty good one. We'll take it. I'm sorry that I hooked him like that. I said this in an earlier video and this happened. That's super crappy. That's terrible. I don't condone snagging fish. Obviously, I didn't try to snag this guy. He counts. It's a blade bait, so they can swipe at it. We've hooked a lot of them in the side today, so I'm going to put him on the scale still. That is fish number 5. But that's crappy. Please don't come out here with like a weighted treble hook and try to snag your limit of bass. It's cheap. There we go. Nice one. 2 pounds and an ounce. So I don't have a single fish under 2 pounds in my limit right now. Oh, dude, he just flopped all over my phone. Get back in there. Let's go. little one. First dink of the year. First dink of the year. That is interesting. Look at that. He barely even got that thing. He wanted it. That's for sure. No pliers. It's gonna make this a little bit tricky. Please don't do that. Look at that little pickle fish, dude. Well, there you go. Fish number 6. Well, I did say, and you can quote me on this, as it gets warmer, the bite's gonna get better. That is absolutely true. I'm starting to warm up now. It's no longer under 40 degrees out here, which is always nice. And that was 2 fish and 3 casts. Definitely on a hot pattern here with this blade bait bite. So I'm gonna keep trucking. Big one. Yeah, another big one. Oh, look at that. 2.9. 2 pounds, 9 ounces. Get her right back in. Okay. There you go. Finally got another one, right? Oh yeah. Just a little guy. There's a little guy. That was quick. I think that's a fish. Yeah. Well, I'm starting to catch these little squeaks back here. I really do think that I can catch a couple fish out at the point. So I'm gonna make a couple more casts and then I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a while since I've caught them anyways. I feel like I should come over the stretch one more time just because there's big ones back here. If I catch one out there, probably not gonna be big. Okay, I just tried out here for like 30 minutes and I got like 45 minutes, so I'm gonna go back there to where I was in the Black Creek for 30. They're just not ready yet, man. I know I really want them to be ready. Obviously, I really wanted to come out here, but they're just not doing all this stuff yet. So I gotta be a little bit more patient. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain with the 2-pounders on the blade bait back there. So we're gonna go back there and hopefully get a few more before I gotta go. What the heck? I don't think that's a fish. Yeah, it is. Okay. First cast back here. Popped off. I had him in the gills. They're swiping at it, man. I tried to go fish way down there where I hadn't hit. I already hit the spot. Clearly not well enough because I just caught one on my first cast or had one on my first cast. But there's dudes like wading in the water like 20 feet out. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I guess move your feet, lose your seat. That spot down there is cooked. There's like 10 people fishing the end. There's no way that I'd ever get down there. All right, shoot. I gotta catch these bass, buddy. Get out of here. There we go, a little scrappy one. Let's walk him right over here. Nice. First one in a while. These high ones, I would say. There's another one, I think that's fish number 10. Another little one. So fun though. And that's where I ended up going home. So I'll do a little breakdown for you. I was out for about 4 hours that day. Started out early in the morning. Again, it was rough, man. Cast my eyes itchy. Went out there, went to my jerkbait spot, caught one on the jerkbait. It was slow. About a half hour later, just tried the blade bait just for fun. Ended up catching one on a spinning rod. Went to a bait casting rod and started to really pull it open. When just caught tons and tons of them, man. Caught a bunch of them. And after a while, got tired of it, thought I fished it out, went out to the point. Turns out I might as well just fish that empty water because the water at the point was even more empty, man. So, yeah, I came back there, caught a few more to end off the day, finished with a total of 13 fish. Didn't include 2 of them, but we caught 13 of them. This was my best day in a long time. I'm recording this about 10 days later, and just got on the point. It's good, it's good. I'm ready to go catch fish now. But yeah, super fun trip. Definitely love stuff like this.